So when you're looking at addressing tight chest muscles, so many people will tell you, oh, take a lacrosse ball, roll it out, roll yourself on a foam roller, make sure you do your stretches. And while all these things are really good, it's not gonna fix the issue overall. I always use the analogy of like a light bulb. If you just change the light bulb, but there's actually a problem further down in that circuit, it's not gonna fix the issue. So one of the things that I do look at with people is whether they're able to activate and engage their serratus anterior and mid-back and upper back muscles. This muscle helps stabilize the shoulder blade, pull down that bottom corner of the shoulder blade, and also pull that coracoid process back, giving your chest muscles more room and more space to do what they need to do. This can help calm down the pec minor, which may be jumping in to do a lot more movement than it should be, and also allow that pec major, so the major muscles of our chest, to step up and actually do what it's supposed to be doing. So today I'm going to show you some of my favorite exercises that I use with my clients to activate the serratus anterior and get it to start doing the work that it needs to be doing, so that all those little muscles that are causing you pain aren't trying to do all the work for it. So stay tuned. So today I'm going to go over some of my favorite exercises that I give to my clients to help them activate their serratus anterior and strengthen those muscles so that you can use your body the way it's intended, and all those little muscles that are contributing to upper back and neck pain aren't trying to do all the work. Okay, so our first exercise are scapular push-ups. So what you want to do, you want to come into a full plank position. So I'm in that high plank position, and from here, I'm simply going to push into the ground. So I'm pushing into the ground, rolling my shoulder blades along the side of my body, and then I'm going to retract them. So I'm pulling back into that plank position, drawing my shoulder blades down my back. Same thing, we're going to protract, so pushing away, and then bringing it back down. Now the important thing with these is when we're pushing away, we're not scrunching up into our neck. So we really want to activate those serratus muscles and push away in a slow and controlled fashion. So our next exercise are our forward punches with a band. So I'm going to use a super band. I'm going to wrap that around my back. Holding it with both my hands, I'm going to extend my arms out right in front of me. Now I'm going to turn sideways here so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to punch one arm forward and then bring it back. So once again, small movement here, okay? We're working on just those stabilizing muscles, really working on drawing that shoulder blade down, so not letting the muscles of the neck and upper chest kick in to try to do the work here. This is what we call our forward punches. You can do these with any kind of band. They work really well with the bands that have handles. Our next exercise is our push-up plus with downward dog. So like I said, our serratus anterior is responsible for lifting our arm over our head as well as pushing. So what better movement than a downward dog to help engage that? So you're going to come into your full push-up position. We're just going to come down into a push-up, bring it back up, and you can always do this on your knees. So coming into your push-up, bring it back up. You're going to push into the floor. So we're getting that protraction, bring it back to neutral, and then drive it up into a downward dog. So if this is too hard, you can just come into your plank, do that little scapular push-up, bring it down to the plank, and then up into your downward dog. So when we're doing our downward dog, we're thinking about pushing into the floor with our palms, keeping our shoulders down. Same thing that I said for all these other exercises. So we're really focusing on using those muscles to stabilize that shoulder blade and pull everything down and back. Okay, last exercise here. I'm going to take a foam roller and put it against the wall. So you want it to be just a little bit lower than shoulder level. And we're going to put our arms on the foam roller at 90 degrees. From here, I'm going to press into the foam roller. So going into that protraction. So you notice when I did this, my shoulders were kind of floating. You know, you wasn't really activating anything. And then I'm pressing down. You should see those muscles engaging. From here, we're just going to slide up and slide back down. So we're working on that upward motion. I want you to really focus on drawing those muscles down. So I'm feeling this right here. This is where I feel those muscles kicking in. It's a little bit of serratus, a little bit of lats, but all in all, they're doing their job to help draw my shoulder blade down. So I really hope you guys learned something from my videos today. I want you to try these exercises and see how they feel. So are you able to actually find those muscles? Do you still feel like you're pushing with the muscles of the chest or the neck? And are you able to create that brain-body connection so you can turn those muscles on, keep those shoulders down and back, and keep all that tension out of your chest and neck? So I hope that helps. If you need some help, you can always send me a message. I'm happy to answer any questions, and I'll talk to you soon.